Back on the finals film room, Rick Kamla, Greg Anthony, Stu Jackson, and Mike Fratello. Key stretch of the game, and off to a good start are the Cavs. Trailed by 6 a moment ago, down by 4 right now. 3 minutes to go in the first half of this crucial Game 3, especially from the Cleveland side. And Czar, wouldn't you think that this is abundantly important for Cleveland to end this half in fine fashion?
You always want to try to go in at halftime with a little bit of momentum, maybe get a little run to either make your lead bigger, wider, or close the gap down if you're behind.
But then they give up a bucket to Durant.
Well, here they are approaching 60 points again, Golden State.
Durant's 6th field goal of the first half. He's up to 14 points. Kyrie had it knocked away, got it back, lefty off glass.
Yeah, I mean, that's a heck of a shot, but the degree of difficulty probably a little higher. You're not going to win a game, I don't think, consistently having to make those kinds of shots against a team the caliber of the Warriors.
Draymond a post up against Kyrie looking for the mismatch. Draymond looking for the foul. Throwing his fist at the rest.
He might get a technical.
Did you think that was a foul, Czar?
Well, I thought the referee let it go because it was...
He just got teed up, too. You knew it was brewing. And listen, I get his frustration. I absolutely thought he had generated a foul on the prior possession. On Kyrie. Didn't get the call.
He brings the ball up through Kyrie's arms, right? See, he's hooked, got him hooked with his left arm.
Yeah. But generally, the official doesn't see you doing that as an offensive player. And there, clearly got him across the hand. But, again, I think that's more predicated, guys, on the fact that he didn't get the call when he had the ball.
It was interesting. You saw Durant rush in there right away.
He knows his teammates, too.
To calm Draymond down. I mean, Draymond has really got to keep himself. He's done a really good job up to this point of settling his mind down while maintaining his competitiveness. He can't derail himself or the team by getting out of pocket and doing something extraordinary.
So 3rd foul on Draymond, he'll have a seat. Czar, how about the back and forth at the podium the other night where the reporter said, how have you been able to restrain yourself? And Draymond initially took exception to that, but then went on to explain that he learned a lesson from, the emotional volatility of last year's finals. And I thought that was sort of a huge admission by Draymond Green to say, yeah, I learned a lesson from how I acted last year.
Rick, I think there's 4 or 5 guys for Golden State that are on a mission this year. They're all, besides winning as a team, I think they all have little separate agendas. For Draymond Green, he's had to hear all year, you cost him that championship by getting thrown out and then the next game suspended for kicking the opponent the way he did. So he's had to live with that. Kevin Durant has had to live with you walked out on Oklahoma City. Curry has had to live with Kyrie beat up on you in last year's championship series. McGee is getting his first chance of actually playing like a big-time NBA player, limited minutes, but he's got a contract coming up. He's on an agenda. Pachulia, you're the guy replacing Bogut. Can you get another championship? There's all these little individual agendas that are going on within it, I think. And
let me add Klay Thompson to that. Klay Thompson averaged 14.4 points per game during rounds 1, 2, and 3 of these playoffs. And Stu, there were questions, and Klay Thompson's numbers were down in the 2016 and 2015 finals. I think Klay Thompson maybe felt like he had some individual momentum to get going as well.
Yeah, without question. But, the thing with Klay Thompson is that his total game isn't really predicated just on his offense. And I think what you see with Klay is he has value in so many other areas of the game that even when he doesn't score the basketball the way he is tonight, he's contributing to a winning effort. And that's a big difference, with him.
And I would say this, too. I've never been a big believer in, this guy wants it more. You can't tell me that anybody on Golden State wants to win a championship any more than anybody on Cleveland. I just think, honestly, they're better equipped right now with how they're playing. Their best players are all playing well. Their supporting cast is able to play and fulfill their role to a much higher degree than what we've seen from the Cavs here thus far. And that's why they are in control of Series 2-0 and right now have that 3-point lead.
So, Stu,
go ahead, when you said they're better equipped, does that mean that the equipment with the initials KD is better than the equipment that they had last year?
Steph's playing better. You're getting, obviously, you don't forget about Klay. Draymond's a better player, I think, this year than he was a year ago. And then they've gotten it out of that supporting cast. So I just think right now they're a fine-tuned machine. And if you're the Cavs, you're going to have to find some answers. In particular, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, two guys that, as great as they have been in this postseason, they need to be better here in this second half.
LeBron James called for the foul. And free throws here for Andre Iguodala. And the first one is good. And I said earlier, somewhat sarcastically, everything he touches turns to gold in the finals. And just making free throws right there is case in point. He was a 65% free throw shooter throughout the playoffs. And in last year's finals, shot 33%. In the 2015 finals, shot 36% from the free throw line.
So you're saying he wouldn't work on it?
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the shot didn't go in. 61-57 Golden State, and Kyrie to the cup.
Doing a good job there with the pick and roll of forcing the switch, and then the ability to attack Pachulia, getting him on his heels where he can't contest at the rim.
Double comes to Durant, Zaza to Klay.
Yeah, that's just good basketball. Golden State had been running like small pick and rolls. There they have the big on small pick and roll with Durant. Insert the basketball into Pachulia. He makes the extra pass for the wide open, nice look from three for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, but guys, that was Kyrie that left Thompson to go back and get a hand in and dig on it, and you can't do that.
Oh, no, the turnover by Cleveland and a three by Curry, and you can just sense the in the queue. They're not in a good mood right now, Jay.
They are not, and I think partly because they're almost, it's like they're getting a sense of the inevitability of this game. And if you're Cleveland as a team right now, you got to just not get demoralized. But again, not a great shot selection. Guys starting to slump their shoulders a little bit, and then the fact that they just haven't been in sync defensively.
Yeah, you hope somehow the Cavaliers score here, at least to get a little bit of momentum.
So a giveaway here by Golden State. Zaza Pachulia pleading his case. That's foul number 3 on him.
Yeah, that's a tough call. I thought he did a good job. Well, that's what they get him for the grab. That's an easy call. I love how they act. We all did it. I did it as well. Like you didn't do anything wrong.
And the frustration by Curry right there, my read of that is that, man, we have a chance to really put the hammer down on them, and we just kind of let them back in. Am I right about that?
I think you hit it right on the head there, Rick. You got them reeling. You got the 8-point lead with a chance to have the last possession of the half. You hit a triple there or even a deuce, you can demoralize this team a little bit.
Give it right back to Kyrie. Good D on him. He's spinning, he's dancing, and he is scoring. What a shot by Kyrie Irving to end the first half.
No, that's a tremendous shot. I mean, the guy may be the best layup shooter in the league.
Well, I want to go back a second ago and show you a defensive breakdown that happens right here. The ball winds up being in the post area. The defender is right behind him. But Kyrie Irving right here winds up leaving Thompson to go back and try and get a steal and help out. This is one of the things that they said, we can't do this. We can't leave the three-point shooters. Watch what happens. Kick out, spot up. Kyrie has no idea that he moved to his right a little bit, and it's another wide open three.
Golden State Warriors lead by 6 at the half in Game 3.